Hello, and welcome to the World's RV Show, going on now at Motorhome Specialist, the #1 volume selling dealership in the world, as well as I'm very proud to announce the #1 volume selling Heartland Road Warrior dealers in the world as well. My name's Donnie O'Banion, and today I'm being joined by John Jones, who's the Regional Sales Manager of the Heartland Road Warrior Luxury Fifth Wheel Division, and we're fortunate enough today to have him here, who's going to be taking us for a tour of the all-new 420 model, which is truly unlike anything in the industry today. John, thanks so much for coming down.
Hey, Donnie.
We appreciate you being here.
It's our pleasure. Absolutely our pleasure to be affiliated with Motorhome Specialist and the business that you guys bring to the marketplace and representation behind the Road Warrior product.
You guys are great partners.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
The biggest thing, Donnie, is Road Warrior is innovation. You know, we've come out with the most innovative floor plans in the market, all the way down to a 35-footer, all the way up to a 44-footer, all the way to a 10-foot garage, all the way to an 18-foot garage. And the biggest thing that what we've done is these have become not just a toy hauler. That world is now, everyone thinks toy hauler and they think something that is used only for ATVs and quads and side-by-sides, and you have to have them to own one of these. No, it's an illusion. Is because now we're building these high-end luxury fifth wheels, and we're making this quarters that is considered a toy hauler, or the garage area a multiple functional living space that can be used for kids, workout facilities. I mean,
absolutely. I mean, there's just just the loading and unloading, of these. I mean, truly, if I'm buying an RV, I'm buying a toy hauler.
Yep.
Because it's just so easy to load, to unload. Yep. Doesn't matter if it's an ATV or your kid's bicycles, monster grill you want to take with you.
Yep.
Doesn't matter. I mean, these patio areas.
Yep.
I mean, just having the above ground patio areas on these units, the rear sliding glass doors, as you said, the inside of each one of your garages. Yep. The best layouts that I've seen. I mean, again, I love the sliding doors here on the back, that fold back flat, of course, when you're going to take the toys inside. But I mean, how functional you've made the garages. The bed comes down and it's actually dual sofas that, convert into a sofa, convert into a lower bed.
Yep.
Got the big monster table that goes in between them. I mean, it's almost like a picnic table that you take with you instead of a little dinette table inside.
Exactly.
I mean, it just gives you multiple eating areas throughout the coaches, multiple sleeping areas, AC, the whole bit. I mean, heck, these rooms are incredible. And like I said, it just gives you so much versatility throughout your product line.
And a new thing that we just brought to the market too is something, it's always been an objection. For AK, the crossover or toy hauler side, was always that we weren't able to heat the garages hot enough, basically, where they were like that living space. I mean, we're otherwise comfortable, but now we actually did something. We integrated heat strips into all of our ACs. So now it's a whisper quiet system. So we basically put dual 15Ks with an option for a third 15K, which we're going to bring down south. But the nice thing is, with having that 3 all ducted to the center, it's called a whisper quiet system. Running 2 15s to the center, so you basically don't have to have a third AC in the center, which is going to be something huge for us, but we actually put a 5K heat strip. Nice. What you see traditionally in a small low fireplace, and whether it's a small RV or a motorhome, usually they're about 5,000 BTUs. We included that into our built-in heat strip into our ACs as a standard feature with Road Warrior. That's
a really incredible new feature to offer.
Yep.
And I know you're going to get a lot more involved as we go through the video as far as the construction, and I know you're going to be talking more about the various floor plans that you have, but I mean, hey, this 420 is truly unlike anything else in the industry, and
innovation.
I mean, hey, let's show these guys this floor plan.
Let's go check it out.
Well, when you're talking innovation and you're talking floor plan, only the Road Warrior is innovative enough to literally make the exterior of your coach part of your floor plan.
I agree, Donnie.
This second patio is just awesome.
Yeah. And what's nice about this patio, Donnie, is when we brought it to the marketplace and really wanted to show customers, is because a lot of times that rear patio is used for functional uses. And someone doesn't, just uses it for that toy hauler side, not that crossover, or it's closed because it's used as strictly a sleeping amenity.
Sure.
The nice thing with this is truly a leisure patio. This is something that is basically taken off the ground, for the exception if you had, rain or the ground was wet or bug issues.
Absolutely.
That this is able to come up off the ground, and it's your own private patio. And also, think about patio furniture, coolers, stuff that you want to make more private or make sure someone doesn't take, or stuff like that. But
yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
And of course, this makes it so cool for the tailgaters. The people who want to use these things, not for hauling around toys necessarily,
all day.
but they're going to the game. They got their golf carts in the back.
Yep.
I mean, hey, because you come over here and the game's on, party's on.
Yep.
I mean, you've got the outside, monster outside TV out here.
Yep.
Of course, the drop down door here actually seconds is like a table.
Exactly.
And I mean, just the little touches. I mean, adding the LED strip lighting, behind the television. It's just got such a cool look. So when you're tailgating, whatever the case may be.
Yep.
I mean, it's just, the coach got a fantastic look.
Oh, yeah. Well, and that was the biggest reasons we wanted to bring something that has every premise. I mean, that has every function and every use. I mean, outside TV. I mean, others option in outside TVs. We made it a standard feature. So it's not something that, you're going to be able to not buy one and not get this outside TV.
Right.
They integrated just like the table you're talking about. But the nice thing too is if you ever worry about this, and it's been kind of something we've heard that it goes out too far. I'm in a tight campground. The only question you have to ask our customers is, can you open your awning all the way? Yes, I can. Our awnings go fully over this side patio, which is going to be a huge feature to protect you from rain, out having a cup of coffee in the morning at a campground. The things that are really going to be enjoyment off this side patio.
Now, I mean, the exterior livability, I mean, these are for people who enjoy going, obviously, I can't wait to get inside for these people to see, I mean, how plush and incredible the interiors are. But I mean, y'all have made the exterior living space on these unlike anything else in the industry. Motorized, towable, trailer, doesn't matter. Any RV in the industry. I mean, you're talking 3 awnings. You got this massive patio awning here. You got another one up here in the front of the coach to give you virtually full coverage down the side of this coach. And yet another awning off the back patio if you're going to utilize it. I mean, it's just
38 feet.
Man, take the friends, call the family. I mean, hey, these things are just incredible. Even the graphics package, that y'all put together on the coach. I mean, you've got the partial paint around the front on this. I mean, the stripe kit. I mean, it's just over the top. Coach got an incredible exterior look.
And we appreciate it. And we basically, the biggest thing that we do is want to bring variety to the market for our consumers, to really tap into not saying that this is the unit you have to buy, this is how you got to buy it, and this is where you're going to buy it,
Right.
Is by able to do that is we offer a standardized white high gloss wall, which is going to be your white exterior with the same graphics, fully front painted cap. So that's going to be something as a standard feature you're going to buy. And then we have an upgrade into our RT package, which you see here, which is going to be basically a colored gel coat on the sidewall. It gives it a full paint look without paying that full paint price. Right. And then we have a full paint option as well that we brought to the marketplace that's pretty phenomenal as well.
And you can't go wrong. All 3 of them got a great look.
Yep.
But that is great to just give so much diversity to your product line.
Exactly.
And your interiors as well. Tell us a little bit about the fact it's not all kind of a one-stop shop there. From your interior leathers and everything are different.
Yep.
Traditionally you get into these models, they'll offer 3 different interiors,
Yep.
but they all look the same.
Yep.
It's all the same leather color. I mean, they change a throw pillow and a cornice board maybe on the inside.
Exactly.
And that's supposed to be a different interior package, but y'all's truly have 3 really unique looks.
I completely agree.
The 3 interior packages that are now available, what do we got?
It's caramel midnight. Caramel is basically like it sounds. It's that midnight, which actually is weird. It's actually a lighter tan. Midnight's our lightest tan. Caramel's a little bit darker, and Zodiac is going to be our dark brown.
All right. Yep. All right. Enough talking about the insides. Let's go take a look. What do you say?
All right, brother.
Wow, what a cool floor plan.
Oh, yeah. With this floor plan, just nothing but innovation again. Isn't this crazy, Donnie, that we're in a double slide unit right now?
I mean, the width is, the width of the unit inside is unbelievable. I mean, of course, you've got those sliding glass doors that, just opens up the space like no other. Yeah. And then, of course, this huge monster slide. Oh, yeah. On this side. And with all the windows in here, just think of all the natural light you can see right now. All this natural light, who wouldn't want to take advantage of this? Just there's more windows in here, just to flood this with light every morning when you wake up. And I love the island, how y'all got this this split right here. You know, I mean, it really gives separation to the space.
Exactly.
And, you know, but it makes it easy access for this side door right here to be utilized, you know, to get to the rest of the coach, or, you know, to go over to this side. And then, I mean, just the trim level itself. I mean, solid surface countertops.
Well, the nice thing with our solid surface countertops is we produce all of our solid surface countertops in-house. Just another feature of Heartland.
Really?
Yeah, every one of our solid surfaces built in-house with LG. It's a non-porous material, so basically, you know, germs, bacteria, stuff like that too. Another thing too is a great quality that we do is if you actually feel underneath our countertops as well, it's all sanded plywood, not OSB chipboard or something that could be under there that you could grab some, basically get a splinter, stuff like that. So it's all sanded as well. So it's going to be a nice feature for us as well.
Really nicely done. Got a big high arched faucet here, and I love the decorative, the stone look that you've got here at the cap of the kitchen, and you know, again over here, over here in this feature wall, the indirect lighting. I mean, it's just got a great look.
Yeah, and that's the proof in the pudding. Basically, is, you know, we want this to be a high-end luxury fifth wheel, and that's what we want the staple to be. You know, we don't want it to be that toy hauler mentality. We want it to be crossover. It's a high-end luxury fifth wheel that has a garage. You know, so that's going to be something definitely that we're bringing to the marketplace. We want people to enjoy this as a high-end luxury fifth wheel, and use that for obviously crossover capabilities as well.
Absolutely, and even in your cabinets. And tell us a little bit about the cabinets.
Cabinets, basically, it's our Bordeaux cherry. It comes standard on every roadway that you purchase. We stayed with the Bordeaux cherry because, I mean, it's just rich. It really allows us to bring out accent border walls with accent walls, stuff like that. Really bring out a contrast in it, give us that high-end look and that high-end feel. All raised paneling, all obviously stainless steel hardware, stainless steel appliances. It's definitely something that we're
and a hidden hinge.
All hidden hinge.
Like as you said, I mean, really nice hardware. You know, good quality stuff that'll last a long time. And, you know, all the stainless steel appliances.
Oh, exactly. I mean, even looking down, I mean, a T-handle drawer. I mean, that's going to actually have the actual drawer. It's going to be double ball bearing all the way through. And another thing that we have, Donnie, too, that you're not going to see is storage. You know, a lot of the other toy haulers out there or crossovers out there, they're not going to have the storage that we're able to attain in a lot of our units. Number one is, I mean, even this one right here in this 420, that is going to be something with obviously a pull-out pantry, integrated spice racks on the side of the cabinet, even as far as putting, you know, a drawer down below for, we'll say, a griddle or something like that down below.
I wasn't expecting to see that pull out. That's really cool.
Oh, exactly. I mean, storage that just goes on and on. The depth of that is the full depth of the 23 cube residential. I mean, even going into the side, I mean, this unit doesn't lack storage. I mean, and that's something big that we're able to bring to the marketplace. That's always been an objection with a crossover, is going where we need storage. We have to have storage. And if we're able to bring that to the marketplace, obviously we're going to consume a lot more than buyers that need that high-end luxury fifth wheel and their full-timers or so on and so forth.
Yeah, I mean, they're taking lots of friends and family, and, you know, that leads right to the big residential refrigerator. It's been so popular in the motorized world for years. You know, you're really starting to see it more and more in the industry. But I mean, that's an incredible feature and something that's really not found near as often as it should be.
Oh, exactly.
In the towable world. But I mean, to have that big residential refrigerator that you can pack full of stuff, I mean, you can take extended stays. And the thing is, I mean, you're taking more friends, you're taking more family. I mean, these things are built to where you can do that. So, I mean, it's nice to not be able to have to be running to the store while you're on vacation. I mean, you can load the thing and, you know, have enough to, you know, get through the trip. So, like I said, you know, the storage not only in the cabinets, but the big residential refrigerator is awesome to see.
So another thing, Donnie, is with us running the 23 cube residential reefer, standard feature comes with a 12 cubic foot gas electric. That would be a standard feature with an upgrade into the 23 cube, obviously built-in fridge, ice maker, obviously storage galore. It's going to be huge for us. Another thing is, obviously with the residentials, we put a built-in 1100 watt inverter and 2 dry cell batteries come standard with us when you upgrade to this package. So that's going to be a huge feature for us as well.
And then, of course, the dependability factor as well, just being
Yep.
a residential refrigerator.
Yep.
I mean, those things just basically can run on their side.
Oh, exactly.
So,
No, and you're exactly right. I mean, look at the average lifespan of what we have in our own houses. I mean, 5, 10, 15 years. I mean, so that also gives you peace of mind into investment of what we're bringing to the table as well. Obviously, by going to that residential, very few in our industry are going that direction. So it's something, obviously, with the innovation of Heartland and Road Warrior that we're bringing to the table right now.
something that, I've noticed in virtually all the floor plans that I've been in, in y'all's units, you talked about the big windows, but these huge sofas that y'all put in all of them. I mean, these oversized sofas that you put in them.
Yes, sir. Basically, this one has built-in electric recliners. This is Broyhill Furniture, which is going to be basically a top 500 company in the world. With that becomes obviously a warranty too. That is a Heartland exclusive with the Broyhill Furniture.
Really?
By having the Broyhill Furniture, gives us availability for my competition that has a standardized 1 year. I have basically 3 years on the back cushions, 2 years on the bottom cushions, and a limited lifetime warranty on the mechanisms for the reclining mechanisms.
Wow.
So that's going to be a huge feature, especially as, selling that value to your customers and me selling to you, that, this is going to be something that's above and beyond anyone else you're going to see in the industry.
That's really cool having the power recliners built into it.
Exactly.
Yeah, because this is, even if it is a couple.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You don't need the additional sleeper.
Exactly.
I mean, heck, man, it's just it's a great layout. And where you mount the TVs.
Oh, yeah.
So smart.
Oh, yeah.
And so many of your floor plans, obviously in the garage models, we always opt in, put the TVs in outside.
Exactly.
In our units that we bring in here, I traditionally just like to load them up kind of deal.
Exactly. Well, the nice thing too is, look how many TVs we're bringing to this. Bedroom TV, garage TV, outside TV, and a standard 50-inch TV in this. So
absolutely.
You can't really put another TV somewhere else.
No.
So, yeah. So
no, it's great. Like I said, for the tailgaters, for people that are using them, hey, you play all day, but at nighttime, when it's time for the kids to go to bed, whatever, it's great to have everybody entertained.
I agree.
And, again, the placement, though, is so smart in your floor plans because, in the motorized world, everything has to be mounted down low.
Yep.
So they're typically, people are in the way,
yep.
Of the TV, no matter where you put them in a coach.
Yep.
But because y'all have so much additional height to work with, y'all are really smart to utilize it. Putting the TVs up so high, people are sitting here, enjoying, because you've got tables that convert down into here. So you've got 2 large tables that you can utilize this space. So people are in here eating, enjoying the show, and the kids are running in and out.
Not affecting,
it's not affecting.
Not affecting the game.
Not
affecting the game. So no.
Really cool. Great use of space.
Yep. And that's all we're. Sometimes it's crazy. Is you have to almost act like you live into them to really figure out how they're functional and how they work. And we've been blessed to have the team in front of us with Heartland and to bring the innovation, to obviously bring the tools for you guys too on the sales end of it, and from the dealership level to obviously utilize them as well. The overall square footage, just about every one we build, 415, 425, the 420, 410, all these floor plans are maxed out at the overall square footage of the RVDA standards at 430 square feet. Each one of these units are 429.9. So wow. If there isn't where we can stick another inch or half an inch or a quarter to this, we are building these things to the absolute breaking point for functionality for our customers to truly utilize the crossover lifestyle.
And of course, you're not having to even add the extended patio areas to your square footage. So that's where you ultimately get a lot of your floor plan is one thing, but with these additional patios, additionally, realistically, you're creating 2 additional living spaces that provide the biggest floor plans in the industry.
Yeah, and that's you hit it on the head, Donnie. And basically, we came to rendition of building floor plans, and obviously knowing what Heartland is and pushing the bar of toy haulers or crossovers is taking it to the next level. It was always a restriction for square footage. By us having square footage, what was our end goal is to obviously make something else that's not going to go off the square footage, but it's going to give us more function, livability, and obviously enjoyment out of your coach. So obviously the side patio in the 420 Road Warrior was a no-brainer.
Well, I know that you're going to be taking us for a tour here in a little bit of the outside. We're going to talk more about construction and, you know, the things that are going to be throughout the Road Warrior line. You know, a lot of the, as far as, you know, the woods, the build, a lot of the features, but certainly the construction highlights are going to be the same regardless of floor plan you choose. And of course, we still got the bedroom and a lot to take a look at in this particular floor plan. But while you're on the topic of floor plans, could you tell us, you know, a few of the other ones that are available right now and some of the
feature benefits.
Yeah, some of the feature benefits of your other floor plans.
Yeah, been one of our best sellers is the 425 Road Warrior. Again, it's one of them multiple functional living spaces with the great access of the TVs. 415 Road Warrior has been one of our best selling floor plans for I can't know how long. It's probably the most functional floor plan you ever see in the industry. 410 is more basic outside of a couple's coach. It's not going to have the bathroom in the back. The 415 and 425 will have the the bathroom in the rear.
Okay.
So bath and a half models. 410, you're going to go to the 410, which is more or less going to be no bath and a half, still 12-foot garage, but just an outstanding living area. And we also have variety on the lot here where we have freestanding dinettes with the tables. We have the big L-shaped sofas, and we also have a big L-shaped sofa directly facing the TV as well. Into the 30C titanium design, it's something we have there too.
Right.
It's the thing is we have anything from a 10-foot garage into our 3010s, 305s. They're going to be 35 feet long overall length. We also will have our 18-foot garage and a 348 Road Warrior that will have an 18-foot garage open concept. We also have the 390, which you know the success of the 390.
Sure.
We've done a great job at the dealership with it. It was the first ever basically raised up kitchen that we actually raised the kitchen up above the living area to make opposing slides for nothing but a just absolute functional living area for obviously more entertainment purposes.
Got a great look to it. It really does.
Yep.
Been really popular.
Yeah, even 17.5-foot models with our 418. You know, if it really
17.5 foot.
Yep, 17.5 foot, and that's more or less going to go towards you know, side by side sand rails. You know, it never ends. I mean, it has basically four sets of bunks in the back. So your convertible sofas, obviously the convertible sofas with the table in the middle, and then above, that's going to have two sets of them back there, and also with a 348. So if you look at overall function for a larger family that has 4 or 5 people, that's going to be huge. That's going to be able to basically supply their needs and wants when it comes down to it. And even the 348 is a double axle unit at 39 feet long.
Wow.
So that's going to be another one too. So definitely with Road Warrior, I mean, obviously, you know, from a personal level that this is really fulfilling the needs of all of our customers, and innovation with having unshoppable floor plans. And the unshoppable floor plans that we know we have in the market is the 425, 415, 420. The 30C, the 410, you know, 390. I mean, and it goes on, you know. So if you look at unshoppable floor plans to any one of my competition that aren't going to be able to duplicate these products or these floor plans, that's huge for us, you know. So that's something we're really bringing to our customers, is saying, you know, we have these floor plans that obviously to be utilized.
Well, y'all have done a tremendous job. I mean, the innovation is certainly there, but it's the passion. I mean, you, your brother, I mean, everyone at Heartland that I've ever dealt with, I mean, truly passionate about the RV world and how to push the envelope and just creating something all new to the industry and bringing it in. I mean, a superior product for less money.
Yep.
You know, truly, I mean, just, of course, you know, y'all do have the buying power of Thor Industries behind you as well.
Yep.
You know, so I mean, that's something that kind of gets overlooked by a lot of the competitors is, you know, how can these guys bring so much to the marketplace?
Yep.
And, you know, if you're shopping at the right dealership, they're going to be an incredible value when you're shopping at dealers who, you know, aren't marking them up a tremendous amount. So, you know, like I said, y'all are selling them to the dealers at a great value. We're able to turn around and give our customers an incredible value. But, you know, again, it goes back to your buying power being part of Thor Industries. I mean, y'all build more RVs than any other manufacturer. I mean, I don't know how many companies y'all have under that blanket, but your buying power's got to just be through the roof. We're talking about building thousands and thousands and thousands of RVs.
Yep.
So the air conditioners, the water pumps, you know, this faucet, everything costs less when you're buying in volume.
Yeah.
So, you're able to get finished, still, bring more quality, more components, more everything, and bring it to the market for less money.
Well, and the big thing too is that variety. That first right of refusal, to bring the most innovative stuff in the market, and to tell you a little bit about that side patio. And that was something that we worked on for probably over 2 years to bring this to the marketplace, to make sure it was done right. It was done to the best of qualities, that, the door was built to the best of the qualities, that, it's going to withstand, the time of the unit, to be, your purchase is going to last this long of your life,
Sure.
So it definitely is a blessing on Heartland's side. And obviously with us, being innovation of what we are in the marketplace, and obviously the representation you give us, Heartland, it's having the best product and the innovation, but it's also having the best dealer, and we appreciate you for that, my friend. So
Appreciate you, partner.
yeah. So
Well, hey, man, I know we still got some stuff to talk about, believe it or not. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
But I'd love to show the bedroom, the bathroom, your loft, here that's in the living room area. Take a quick look, and then, like I said, just love to see some of the key features and construction highlights on the unit. We get
Awesome.
outside.
Let's get to it.
All right. Wow, what a great size bedroom.
Oh yeah.
Is this a king size bed?
King size bed. Yeah, with a lot of our floor plans that we're coming out within the market, they're going to have the king. 355 obviously is 420, and the 425 are we have king beds right now coming in the market.
Wow, that's really popular option.
Oh, it is.
Really is.
It is.
And I like how the slide room is deep enough here that you've got enough space to put the side windows in it.
Correct.
Get the cross ventilation just to kind of open up this space. I mean, of course, it's this monster window again.
Yep.
Just like the rest of the coach. I mean, you're letting so much natural light, but it's really nice to have the cross ventilation windows here.
Oh, I agree. And even, like you said, cross ventilation is really going to air out a coach in the mornings hours. Another thing is having storage below all of our king size beds, because on these, everything on our coaches are hydraulic. For the exception of anything with a king size bed, we're running a Norcold slide system. So you're going to have storage under the bed, also with the king size bed, which is obviously a benefit for us and our customers. Every road warrior that we produce, we're going to put solid surface in the bedroom and solid surface in the bathroom as well.
The bedrooms in all of your units, I mean, y'all always pay close attention to, though, so much closet space, these huge closet areas. And I don't know if it's in all of your floor plans, but I know it's got to be virtually all of them anyways, plumbed for a washer dryer if somebody wants one.
That is true, Donnie. Basically, we offer it from the factory as a combo unit, or even to a stacked. With certain units, with like Whirlpool, we can run the stack washer dryer. It's set up for the depth of it, and obviously pre-plumbed for it and everything too. So that's going to be a huge amenity for us as well. Plus, just overall storage space in the front closets is a huge factor for us. Obviously, get with our customers. And I don't know if you did see, Donnie, but a big thing that we did this year that changed the way of what the real bedroom looked like before. Every crossover toy hauler out there was basically built and wall mount their 32-inch or 19-inch TV. The nice thing, Donnie, is every one of our road warriors comes standard with a 32-inch TV equipped in the bedroom. So, which is an awesome feature for us.
Yeah,
but the biggest thing that we did is, on top of that, instead of us just wall mounting it on a standard wall and taking up possible windows, storage space, stuff like that, that we were able to run this huge atrium window, and we actually hid our 32-inch TV.
And the bathroom, golly, we talked about it earlier, but your showers are huge in these things too.
Unreal.
I mean, and you've got, essentially, it's not a tub for an adult, but this is great that, you actually have a tub space for people with small kids and things like that.
Well, Donnie, I'm 6'3", and I'll show you something. I can actually fit in it. And that's the biggest selling features that we have, is we can sell this, and we've actually integrated tubs in almost all of our floor plans.
And then, of course, the bathroom itself, again, the solid surface countertops, big medicine cabinet, just a great use of space in here, quality door pulls. You got these big oversized handles on all the drawers.
Double ball bearing, standardized vent.
And the flooring here, this is the same flooring that's in the living room area. What type of flooring are we using?
Bow floor. Basically, that it's very popular inside the RVs, but it's only really seen in obviously the higher end side of it. It is more expensive. It's basically a mold and mildew resistant. Another thing too, Donnie, is I wanted to point out to you too. If you can notice too, we put 2 power outlets in every one of what we build instead of 1. By putting 2 outlets, and it's the small things, that attention to detail at Heartland, that we fixate on to obviously take care of our customers and earn their business.
Makes a big difference, and just one of those things people don't think about till they already own it.
Exactly. You got it.
And the bow floors, of course, they carry on all the way throughout the kitchen area. Just such a durable and great looking floor.
Exactly.
It really is.
It's timeless.
And the loft.
Yep.
In virtually every floor plan y'all are able to bring in a loft because of the additional height that you have in the fifth wheels, which is just such another great use of space. The kids love it.
Yep.
It's just a cool area. Really neat design, and the way that y'all have the integrated ladder built into the wall. I wish everybody was doing that, Motorized World included. It's just such a great use of space. I love the lofts.
Yep. And even with the loft dining too, is something a lot of people don't know with it. The loft is actually built within structural integrity of the coach. That's an all aluminum built loft, and it actually is built structurally to hold the sidewalls in together too.
Wow.
Just to throw it in there. So the night, not only is that functional, and every kid's going to fight over it because it's the coolest area to be in, but on top of that, it does have a structural premise too. So
that's awesome. So with that in mind, even if it's couples that are not utilizing it for their kid, you're talking about you can turn it into an attic because it'll hold some real weight then.
All day. We see it all the time. Dry storage, canned food, beach towels, swim trunks. Even if it's not the climate where you want to go swimming, or if it's not warm enough, you never know where you're going to be next week because it's a luxury you have to travel. So
great deal.
Yep.
Great deal.
So, well, one more thing, Donnie. Remember how you mentioned earlier when in this living space how high the TV was, and how functional this was for the viewing abilities of any customer? Another thing is the reason we do that with the design that we had with this floor plan is, if you look too, the nice thing is you have available area for DVD storage, anything like that. Even this, on top of that, how many of these units are satellite prepped? Which every road warrior is going to come satellite prepped. So the nice is you can actually put your head unit for the DVR or satellite in this coach.
Really,
so that's
nice.
a huge selling feature for us.
Yeah, being able to have the satellite dish is a big deal.
It is.
Well, I know we have talked a lot.
We have.
And the amazing thing is, we've talked, we haven't even looked at the garage, which is the reason why everybody's buying the thing in the first place.
Exactly.
There's just so much to talk about in these units. It's unbelievable.
Let's go take a look at it. Well, the big thing is too, Donnie, is, again, these are crossovers. We are using these spaces not just for garages anymore, but for functional living. Anything that you could imagine, whether it's from a sales associate going out for appraisals that are using these as an office, whether it's for turning around and people using these for exercise facilities, or just your average day bunkhouse, which obviously we can see too.
Yep, it's great. You got the big table, dual bunks, the dual sofas, so much livability obviously once you get there. But man, what a fit and finish. You simply push a button.
Yep.
All of that goes up and out of the way, and you got your garage.
Yep, you can bring your toys, but you can even see the fit and finish, that true crossover that we try to get inscribed to everyone, is that crossover, that's a high-end luxury fifth wheel has a garage, is even by putting the wainscoting that we have here. Just putting not diamond plate, not stuff that you're going to see here that's going to look rugged. It's not going to look livable. So, by us running this wainscoting and stuff, it looks finished, truly finished, and enjoyable. Every road warrior comes standard with its own head unit. So the head unit is Bluetooth capable, so you can play your music right off your phone, of your pocket. You're able to have all that music readily available to play on your outside patio. The second patio, Donnie, the second patio. So the nice thing is you're able to use that for multiple functions and stuff like that as well.
And this particular model, how big is our garage here?
It's a 12-foot garage all the
12
way.
foot.
Yep. But basically, that we've basically built and built everything to fit side by sides from all lengths and sizes, from Can-Ans, the Razors, the Polaris, you know, to fit everything inside here.
I mean, they're just such versatile floor plans throughout. And I just love the whole concept of the crossover.
Yep.
Like I said, they can be utilized by so many different people, so many different ways. It just makes sense.
Yep.
I love them. And you guys are doing the best job in the industry.
I agree.
Utilizing the space.
We're doing everything
Bar
we
none.
can.
I mean, there's still more to talk about outside. I mean, heck, we haven't even talked about the generator or
Oh, I
the
agree.
construction features.
Oh, I agree. The biggest thing too, Donnie, too, is obviously the way it's built too. A big thing is a big part of the Heartland success is the lamination process that we do into our sidewalls too. Not only on top of that, the standardized white that we can run, the RT plus the full body paint. So these are all options. Every road wire is built all aluminum framed on the sidewalls. Every single cutout, whether it's a window, a door, even to the side patio, it's going to have aluminum structure built all around it. So the ceiling capabilities, there's no exposed foam because it's a 2-inch laminated wall. So there's going to be no exposed foam in it as well. So that's going to be a huge thing. Another big thing with Heartland is we actually have a 500,000 square foot lamination facility. And having a 500,000 square foot lamination facility, we're able to let our walls dry and cure to the processes for 48 hours. Untouched, unobstructed, cured 48 hours before they're even handled to go to a production facility to be built onto it.
Wow.
So that's going to be a huge.
That is a huge thing.
Exactly.
To be honest with you, I've never heard that before.
Yep.
But I mean, that is so far from the industry norm.
Yep. Well, and another thing too is aluminum gussets in every corner too. Aluminum gussets is basically to stop any imperfections of routing, because every one of these cutouts is routed out by a router going through. So these aluminum gussets, not only for strength, durability, but also to stop the possibility of imperfection, to know each Heartland product that you get is going to be built true and no possibilities of having caulk or any kind of sealant going through there. Another thing too, secured sheet metal.
Okay.
Everything is secure, so secured right to the chassis. So that's going to be another thing where you've probably heard of stuff coming up and hitting something, or the skirting waving in the air. With us having everything secured, peace of mind, you know, out of sight, out of mind. So that's going to be a big thing. Dual grab handles on every single road wire you're going to purchase. And on top of that, 4-step entry. So this is we're just getting started, and there's a lot more to show you.
I love the tinted glass. Is that standard on all the units?
Standard. And even features that we offer, Donnie, which obviously you know because you're one of the dealers that stocks them, is dual pane.
Right.
That's an option for every road wire that we have. I think this one actually has it, if I'm mistaken.
Yeah. I know there's not a huge difference in the R factor, but you know, every little bit helps. You know, especially here in Texas, I just think it's a good thing to try to keep in stock, you know, again, to give people a choice.
Yep.
You know, and you know, like I said, as hot as it gets, and even in the cold weather, you know, the dual panes are nice.
I agree. You know, even from the climates up north to down south, I mean, just having another pane to catch that heat and that transition of the heat is always a good thing too.
Makes them a little quieter inside too.
Exactly.
So what else do we got here as far as the uniqueness of, you know, I noticed obviously this is one of the big boys, so it's the triple axle.
Yep. So
and how many of your units are going to be on the triples versus the double axles?
A triple, a majority are going to be on there with the triple axle. A thing I want to go in and touch base about a little bit is what we do different. You're going to see some other axles out there that are going to be a little bit diverse and different from mine. Okay. The biggest way I always say it is if you went to go buy a cargo trailer, there's a $4,500 cargo trailer and there's a $3,500 cargo trailer. What's the difference in the two cargo trailers? The axles. And the biggest differences with the axles with us, we're basically everything DEXTER, which more or less you could basically order an axle, a DEXTER axle, and then get other aftermarket applications, the fit it or retro it, more or less aftermarket. Everything with road wire, Donnie, comes with the whole DEXTER setup, the complete DEXTER package. The DEXTER never adjust brakes, the easy lubed hubs, and obviously the DEXTER axle. DEXTER produces basically a big hunk of the stuff that we're going to see on the roads. They're known for their thicker gauged hubs, their more dependability, and even with application for a fifth wheel with triple axle, you're going to have the last pivot axle. By being a third, it's always going to take a lot of that stress. So having the better axle is always going to be the good investment.
Absolutely.
Another application that we do is correct track alignment. Correct track alignment is basically an alignment system for a fifth wheel, because who's ever to say that this thing's 100% true pulling down the road? So with us doing a correct track alignment system, it's actually, we're able to adjust the camber of the axles by 1/8 of an inch and actually adjust them to know that our Heartland units are true pulling down the road. Even to look at our baggage doors, Donnie, just shows this is a high-end luxury fifth wheel. True 1-inch thick baggage doors, and again, that aluminum framing is really coming into play, is because everything that we have built down below, built-in magnets all the way through.
That's nice.
And also a built-in fridge with every 420 floor plan, which is nice for the cooler and outside.
Now, I really like having the exterior refrigerator. I mean, especially in a coach with this outside patio that's designed for exterior entertainment as well as interior. It makes great sense to offer the refrigerator.
Yep.
That's something that'll really come in handy.
Yep.
And I like the magnets on the doors. I know you just mentioned it, but I mean, it's just so nice and clean. You don't have to worry about breaking those little plastic ears off, the regular ones that everybody uses.
Yep.
Just a really nice application.
Yep. Well, and the nice thing is, again, like you said, adjustable too. These are one-off individual key baggage doors that they lock. They're all slam latch. So a nice thing too is being metal on that, and then everything aluminum frame. Obviously too, there's a big thing that we do. Everything on a road warrior, everything's finished on top. Everything's nice and finished for an insulation purpose. We use the TPO, same as we use in the garage, oil resistant, mildew resistant, and slip resistant. So the nice thing is, we're not cutting a corner with us putting this through our pass-through, because we're spending the same money as we are on the garage and our pass-through, because this is going to be something you're throwing stuff into. Well,
it's just a huge exterior storage bay.
Exactly.
As it is. I noticed something that I guess we missed inside. Is that a central vacuum?
Yep, central vacuum standard with every road warrior.
Very nice.
It's Eureka. And also you can see right here as well too is the auto leveling system. So it's all touch button, auto memory where your truck is, where the last time you left it, auto retract, out of sight, out of mind. It's get out. Basically this unit's ready to go. You're camping on your side patio in no time.
That's awesome.
Yep.
That's awesome. And I noticed, it's not needed, but it looks like you've got ports here, additional 110 ports, as well as coax cables to hook up another outside TV, I guess, if you wanted. I could imagine why you'd need it, but...
Donnie, it is an option. Even on this coach, I could put another TV in this pass-through storage. But with having the standardized 40 on the side, we don't have a lot of need for the 30 coming out or the 32 coming out of a pass-through.
I hear you.
And a big thing, Donnie, too, is just the overall power of it, that we're able to show, how these are able to slam because they're functional. And a lot of times we see someone will run a 1-inch and then a 1/2 inch on the other side. With us, we're running 1 inch on both sides and everything like that. So.
Yeah, and I really like the additional metal actual catches that y'all are putting here instead of it just being cut into the fiberglass.
Exactly.
So many times they miss the catches, but this is just so easy.
Yep.
And you know that it's secured in place. You don't got to worry about going down the road and one of them blowing open on you going down the road.
I agree.
Again, it's one of those little things that y'all are going the extra mile in doing.
Yep.
As like the 110 plug, whether it's component, feature, you truly go the extra mile to give the people the best experience that they can get.
Yep. And another thing too is obviously LP is built on each side.
Okay.
You're able to see both LPs, dual 30s on both sides as well. That's a standard feature with all the units we have. And we always put ours on the side, not up front. You don't see it very often, but if they are up front, obviously they're harder to get to by being hooked up to the truck.
Now, on the front of yours, the generator, is that an option or is that standard equipment on the Road Warrior?
That's a standard equipment. It's a 5.5 Onan generator. So this one also will have, with the upgraded option for the residential reefer, this one will have the 1100 watt inverter and plus the dual batteries in its own individual box.
That's nice. And of course, Onan, that's the most tried, true, dependable generator in the industry. So
you got it.
Not cutting a corner there.
Nope. And then another thing too is our 88-degree turning radius.
Yeah, explain that to me a little bit, because I understand that was something that y'all brought to market first.
We brought the 88-degree turning radius to the marketplace by knowing that is to save value into a customer by not utilizing a slider hitch.
Okay.
Now, are there slider hitches available? Yes, there are. Are they a good value? Yes, they are. With us, with the 88-degree turning radius, we actually notch our frames and build our caps around the notch frame. So you're truly able to obtain an 88-degree turning radius, even in a short bed application, Donnie.
Wow.
So that saves value to the customer because even in these terms, you could go with a traditional hitch instead of a slider.
That's an incredible feature benefit.
Yeah, and it's value too. You know, it's going to be something that's going to be able to save the customer, but you know, out of sight, out of mind. If they want to go to you know, a slider hitch, then we have that available too.
Now, you mentioned the jacks earlier. Are they electric or hydraulic?
Everything's hydraulic on this coach, Donnie. Everything's hydraulic. You want to hear something crazy? Is this unit is coming to the point that it's breaking that 14, 15, 16,000 pound barriers, and these are becoming heavier and heavier because of that 430 square feet.
Right.
How much do you think each one of these rams could pick up for these hydraulic jacks? Each one is rated for 15,000 pounds.
Really?
Each one of these basically almost has the capability to pick up a coach. So when you're really looking at it, when you go into that hydraulic landing gear, hydraulic slides, that's going to give you a lot because it's 14.4 times faster than anything you're going to see in the industry.
Wow.
You know, 14.4 times faster than electrics out there. And that's in addition to our slide rooms as well.
Really nice.
Yep. And while I'm on slide rooms, I want to go over and show you a slide room. Obviously, this one doesn't have a slide because it has a patio on the side of it. So
all right.
Let's go
Sounds
take
great.
a look at it. Even, Donnie, what we were talking about, the slide room floors, something that we do different that a lot of people out there, the competition-wise, is we're a laminated slide room floor. Basically, it's a 1-inch resin-filled plywood all the way through, even corrugated plastic underneath.
Right.
So the biggest thing is how many times is this slide out going to come in and out of its lifetime? A ton. It's going to come in and out, in and out. So the nice thing is if it's not going to get ripped, torn. Basically what we see out there traditionally is a Darko wrapped. Basically it's a tarp wrapped over OSB chipboard. And as that goes in and out, that has potential to tear stuff. Tear.
And then that exposes wood. And people don't think that it can get wet from underneath. But you know, if you go park at a campsite, sprinkler systems, different things like that. I mean, it's easy to get the
skirting of a coach, just overall catching of moisture. Even though we're, you know, in Texas where it's obviously a little bit more drier heat, but you know, traveling amenities, stuff like that, where a slide room can swell. And the biggest thing is that sells heartland value is think about what's the 3 most expensive fixes out there: a roof, a delamination, and a slide room fix. At Heartland, with our 48-hour curing process, we're obviously taking care of the quality behind the wall construction.
Absolutely.
And then we're obviously going to ensure that by running that laminated slide room floor and taking care of that as well. So that's really Heartland value, which we're obviously giving to the dealer level and to the retail level.
It's a huge deal. I'm glad you showed us that. And that really is a big deal and a big expense. I know that y'all are going to, but I mean, that's, you know, the difference of whether or not, you know, a guy still has this RV 5 years from now, you know, 6 years from now. I mean, it's just building something of quality, building something to last.
I agree, Donnie. And even look with something with that is the future resale properties.
Sure, the resale value.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
You know, that's something we're going to have too. Another thing I want to show you too is something that Heartland brought to the marketplace from the original owners. That is a universal docking center. A docking center located where everything's conveniently located in one convenient area, down to a black tank flush, your water hookups, even a spray nozzle, lighting. Even as we're able to open this up and drop all of our hoses and electronics right down for the bottom of the coach to truly know that this can seal from obviously wear, animals, rodents, stuff like that. So you're able to seal your coach and not have anything gonna get inside.
It's another really nice feature benefit.
Yep.
But John, you and your team have just done an amazing job on the coach this year. The floor plans look great. I mean, the coach has truly never looked better inside or out. Love the new 420 floor plan. And Truly, we appreciate you taking the time to be away from your family and spend some time with ours and hopefully our future mutual customers. So,
awesome.
Thanks so much for spending the time. It's been great.
Hey, same feelings here from Heartland RV. We couldn't ask for a better upstanding dealer to represent our product for the retail market.
Well,
thank you
It
for
means
all
a
your
lot.
thanks for all your family too.
Thank you, partner.
Yeah, anytime, brother.
And folks, if you have any additional questions about the Road Warrior from Heartland, please feel free to give one of our representatives a call anytime at 1-800-335-6054, or you can visit us online anytime at mhsrv.com. Thank you so much for watching. We all look forward to hearing from you soon.
If you think that this is the right unit for you and your family, please contact a representative from Motorhome Specialist. We have easy financing with up to 20-year terms available and year-round sale prices on our entire inventory. We sell RVs to people literally all over the world. If you're flying in, we will pick you up at the airport and bring you to your new RV. Each new RV goes through a rigorous service checklist twice before your arrival. Once here, you will be greeted by a service tech and shown how everything works and that everything is working properly on your new unit. You will also have an RV starter kit that includes a new water hose, sewer hose, chemicals, and much more. Thanks for watching our video. We all look forward to hearing from you soon.